and welcome to this week's episode of the Amber Tree Wellness TV, your weekly dose of health and well-being. What I'd like to talk to you about today is something that's called leaky gut syndrome. Now, leaky gut syndrome is something that you will hear from a naturopath, because it's something we talk about a lot, and it's to do with the way our gut wall is working and how it's functioning. Now, what it is, in our gut wall, we have these cells that come together. They come together like this, and they're called gap junctions. Now, what ideally happens, what's supposed to happen is, when required, they open. They allow nutrients to pass through that gap into the blood system so the nutrients get through the blood, and then they close back up again. That's what should happen. What does happen for a lot of people is there's like bands around these, rubber bands. Just imagine a rubber band around this. And those rubber bands start to get a little bit loose and they lose their elasticity. So these gap junctions actually start to stay open. And because they're open all of the time, then larger molecules of food and bacteria and toxins can actually pass through the gut wall into the blood system. Now, the blood system is where our immune system lies. It's where our white blood cells are. And when we start getting these foreign invaders into the blood, the immune system starts to react. It starts to cause inflammation. And we start to get symptoms. We get bloating, we can get skin issues, we can get headaches. There's so many different issues that we have. We have problems with behaviour. And this is what we call leaky gut. So what causes leaky gut? There's a few things. One is these rubber bands, when they get loose, that's actually quite often caused by some nutrient deficiencies, and vitamin D is a big one. And also gluten, it actually damages these rubber bands. So gluten plays a big role in what's going on. And what do we do to actually treat this? And if you've ever been told you've got leaky gut, what do you do about it? Well, number one, see a naturopath, because, well, you probably have, because that's how you found out that you had leaky gut. Naturopaths treat this all the time, but there are some simple things that you can do that can actually help to, repair some of that damage to the gut wall. Now, nutrients such as zinc, slippery elm is a fantastic herb that actually helps to heal the gut wall. Colostrum is also a really great nutrient that helps to heal up that gut wall. Eating foods high in fibre. There's other herbs such as meadowsweet, licorice. They're also really good for healing the gut wall. But the main thing that you need to do is remove the things that cause the damage. And that's where we'll remove processed foods and wheat-based foods from your diet, because if you remove the things that are causing the damage, you'll get no more damage, and then your body can actually start to repair itself. And it will repair itself, but it is a slow process. So that's where sometimes going to visit a naturopath to speed that process up a little bit and actually get that healing done really quickly will make it a lot easier for you, and then you'll actually get rid of your symptoms a lot easier. So if you've got more questions about what a leaky gut is, or you'd like to make some comments, please make them down below. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to share this video around with your friends. And until next week, thank you very much for listening to me. Bye. Hi. Just before I go, I want to tell you about a free online presentation that I'm running on April 10th at 8 p.m. In this presentation, I will be going through all the different types of foods that you can eat to increase your energy and reduce the feeling of bloating. The types of food that will help you feel so much better. I'll also be going through some tips on getting a really good night's sleep so that you've got the type of energy that you want to do the things you want in your life. Plus, I'll be helping you get a really clear vision of what you want from your life. So I'm hoping you can join me. Please visit my website, www.theambertree.com.au/kicking butt in your life, if you would like to register or get more information about this. So thank you for listening to me, and I will be seeing you next week at the next episode of the Amber Tree Wellness TV. Thank you.